Hello, guys. Welcome to the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and we're going to do a live stream here about crypto and also stocks. If you guys have some particular stocks you want me to review, we're going to go into Trading View here and try to look at some stocks and some cryptos here. But we're going to start with Bitcoin first. So let me go ahead and load that up here for you guys. Okay. So yeah, looking at the Bitcoin chart. Okay, uh, we have Bitcoin currently trading at $56,289, and it has been a brutal past few weeks here for Bitcoin. You can look at. I'm using the weekly chart here, and we're getting this data off of Coinbase. So every single candle you see here is a weekly candle. Okay. And you can see that ever since like the beginning of June, which was a bad month for Bitcoin, you can see we got one red candle here, another red candle, another red candle, another red candle. So that's like 4 weeks of Bitcoin going down in price. And now we're currently trading at $56,300. We saw Bitcoin get as low around July 4th. We saw it get down to like $53,499 on here, according to Coinbase. And we're just trading slightly above that at like $56,000. Okay. I have some indicators here showing where Bitcoin might get some support at. I did the Fibonacci retracement tool here, which is this rainbow color looking chart. And what I can tell you guys here on the Bitcoin chart is we have the 0.382 level, okay, which is currently saying $51,463. If we get down to that level, we should get a bounce back off of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin didn't go down to 51,000. I'm just saying that, at $51,000, Bitcoin should get some support in that area because that is a Fibonacci retracement level, the 0.382 level. And I got these numbers by measuring basically the bottom of Bitcoin when it got down to like $15,000 in November of 2022. And then I measured to the top of Bitcoin where we got up to like $73,800. That looks like we got that like in March of 2024. And, it spits out these numbers here. And this gives us an idea as like where Bitcoin might get some support at. And I'm seeing that we should get support at 51,000. If the $53,000 wasn't already support and we go down below 53,000, then I'm expecting that 51,000 should be the next line in the sand for bull investors out there to be trying to protect Bitcoin from going any lower than $51,000. Okay. If we break through that, then the next Fibonacci level would be down at the $44,000 level, 44,600 to be exact. We do not want to see that as Bitcoin investors. And also using the weekly chart here with the 50, this green line here is the 50 moving average for the weekly chart. That one's showing that the green number there being $47,774. That could be another support area for Bitcoin if we do start going lower than $50,000. But I really do not want to see Bitcoin go below $50,000. Hey, Darren, nice to see you in the chat. Appreciate you coming out here. If you could tell me, Darren, what kind of stock or crypto you want me to review. If you have a particular asset you want me to go over. We started off here with Bitcoin, but I'm willing to talk about stocks or crypto, either or. And okay, Darren says Ethereum. Okay, so we can do Ethereum next and see what Ethereum is doing on the charts here. This is a live stream for crypto and stocks. So if you guys have any particular stocks in crypto you want me to talk about, I'm taking requests. And Darren said Ethereum. Okay, so we're gonna look at Ethereum now here, guys. And just looking at the weekly chart here for Ethereum. Ethereum currently trading at like $3,000. Ethereum and I'm just eyeballing this right now. I haven't looked at this chart in a while, but it looks like we have some areas of support for Ethereum. You can see these candle wicks, okay? This being the body of the candle, and then the wick of the candle is like these little like a candle wick, okay? That candle wick shows that Ethereum got as low as about 2,850. And then this next weekly candle says 2865. And then this other weekly candle says that it got as low as 2814. So, and then of course, the last two candles here, we got as low as 2809 and 2822. So I'm expecting Ethereum to be heavily defended at the $2,800 level, 2850, somewhere in that area. If you're trying to add some more to your Ethereum investment, I would say $2,800 to $2,850 would be a good area to put in like a limit order on like your cryptocurrency exchange. And in that being that you want to buy Ethereum at those prices, that's if Ethereum even goes down to those prices again. What I do know is, as for Ethereum investors, they're expecting an Ethereum ETF to be announced here in the United States. Ethereum, if we get that ETF news about Ethereum getting an ETF, that could happen later on this week or next week, or later on this month of July. I would expect Ethereum to shoot right back up to like $3,600, possibly get up to like $4,000. And then we'll just have to see how the crypto market handles that. And then maybe once the Ethereum ETF starts pumping money into Ethereum, we could see Ethereum get above $44,000. Okay. But just looking at the 50 and 100 moving average on the weekly chart, if Ethereum does go below $2,800, that's not going to be pretty for Ethereum investors, but we do have some support here at the 50 moving average, which is the 2586 level. So Ethereum at like basically $2,600 could be where Ethereum goes next. If it doesn't hold here at like $3,000, if it goes below 2,800, you can expect 2,600 to be the next area that we would expect Ethereum to be defended at. Now, I also did another Fibonacci retracement tool here back for Ethereum, and this is using numbers from when Ethereum got up to like $4,800 back in like November of 2021, and I measured down to when Ethereum got as low as like $800, $869 back in like June of 2022. And the Fibonacci retracement numbers are right here, okay? Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit. But we do have the 0.5 level here for Ethereum at 2866, which is basically what Ethereum is trading at, and why Ethereum got currently defended at $2,800 level. That is a Fibonacci retracement level. So Ethereum needs to stay above $2,800, or else we're going to go down lower, obviously. If it is going to go lower, it's going to go lower, right? But, if it can't defend 2,800, then I'm expecting 2,600 to be the next level for Ethereum. And if it goes lower than that, then we also have the 0.382 level at $2,400 for Ethereum. But, if Ethereum starts getting some good news here about the Ethereum ETF, we could see Ethereum get, go to higher prices, and the next level is going to want to go up to is the 0.618 level here. And I know that's like hard to see here. Let me just move this here a little bit. Like around $3,300 is where Ethereum should be trading at once we get some good news about the Ethereum ETF. All right. So Darren has another request here talking about Disney stock. I didn't know that you're a stock investor in Disney there, Darren, but we can take a look at Disney since you made that request. I appreciate you making the request. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Disney. Walt Disney on the stock market. All right. This should be the data that I'm looking for. All right. So what is going on here with Disney? So currently Disney's trading at $97.31. And it looks like it got as low as like back in October of 2023, it got as low as $79. Okay. And if they're I'm sorry, Disney has been trying to get back into an uptrend here. What I do like about Disney is that it finally caught up and got above the 50, and it looks like it got above the 100 weekly moving average here. The 50 being that green line here, it got above that, and that green line is around $97. And the also the blue line, or the cyan line, is at $97 as well. So that's probably why Disney is currently trading at $97. If it can stay above that level, then we would like to see Disney start to get above to higher prices, where it could get up to that red line right here, which is the 200 weekly moving average, and that one is trading at $125.43. If Disney continues the uptrend and gets some good news about making more money and more profits here, then we could see Disney stock get up to like $125, which from currently where it's trading at, that's about like a 20% move, 25% move. I think that would make most investors happy to see that. What is very disconcerting here is that Disney was trading at higher prices back in like 2021 and going into 2022, when it was trading at like $170. If Disney was to start going to higher prices, I'm expecting Disney to first get some resistance near like $130 and also near $150, because I see some weekly closing candles at those levels. And then it looks like if Disney does go up to like past $130, $150, then $170 is where Disney looks like it's going to want to try to trade at, only because there was a lot of buy opening and closing candles here at the $170 level. Just looking at that price resistance level. Yeah, so I think Disney has a lot of work it needs to do before it even gets back up to $170, but it is possible because it has been there before. And right now we just need to see Disney try to like trade above $97 and stay there and just continue going up to higher prices and continue in this upward trend that it's trying to make. It looks like Disney is actually we would like it to not go any lower than where it is right now, and just make that a higher low, because here's the low for Disney back in October of 2023 at like $79, and then it made like another low here at like in January of 2024, when it got as low as like $88. So if Disney can then just not go lower than $97, then we can call that a higher low, and then that would confirm to us traders and investors out here that Disney is actually in a uptrend or a bull trend, and we can expect Disney hopefully to then go up to higher prices. The last high price for Disney was like April of 2024, when it got as high as about $123. So hopefully Disney doesn't go lower than $97, and then traders and investors, if they can push the bulls can push the price back above $123, then maybe Disney higher high. So right now Disney has been making higher lows on the weekly chart. Maybe we can get some higher highs going forward here for Disney. So I think Disney might actually be Darren in the chat. I think Disney might have some promise. This might be some good areas of value and good areas of a good price for you to be buying Disney if you believe in the future for Disney and Disney stock. Now, Darren just said in the comments here that they keep making woke bad movies. And you know what? That's probably why I would agree with you, why Disney has been suffering. They also have the Disney parks. I don't know what exactly is causing the price of Disney to go down besides the bad movies out there, but they do have good theme parks out there too. And I think they also have Disney Cruise Lines and some other stuff going on. They also have the Disney streaming service. So Maybe Disney needs to take a look at some of their other areas of making money besides making movies, and also they can try to make actually good movies and TV shows, so people will actually sign up for Disney Plus and their live stream. I mean, not their live stream, but their streaming services. And then hopefully they can make some good movies where people actually want to go see a movie from Disney and spend some money, and Disney can get some money uh, and have the stock price go up after that. But I mean, it looks like this is as bad as it's going to get for Disney. So I would actually be a buyer of Disney stock at these price levels here. What's the worst that it can do? I mean, if it goes any lower, then I mean, we do have support here at like $88, and then we also have support here at like $79. Okay, so I mean, this actually could be just a really good time and a good place to buy Disney stock. I'm glad you picked that one out for us, Darren. That is a interesting stock to look at. It wasn't even on my radar. I did have somebody reach out to me on Instagram earlier today. Hopefully they're able to see this live stream. They did want me to talk about Nike stock, and I got a chance to look at Nike. Nike was also a good stock to be buying at right now. Just based on what I looked at on the charts. But I would like to do a review of that stock for his name is Mitch. I'd like to do a review for Mitch. But I'll see, Darren, you're also commenting here about FTC block Tempur Sealy from acquiring mattress firm due to low market competition. I am not familiar with the marketplace with the mattress firms, furniture stores, but I believe, I mean, there's only a few big names out there, so if they feel like there's not enough competition out there, then they might be right about that. I have to to be honest with you, I would have to look at what the news articles are and what the competition is. But let me Darren, if you just hold on to those thoughts there. I do want to take a look at Nike stock real quick, and then we'll go ahead and try to look up a news article here about the FTC block and Tempur Sealy from acquiring mattress firm. But yeah, let me do Nike first, and then we'll get over to Tempur Sealy. Okay. All right. So let's just take a look here real quick at Nike, because I think this is another stock that you guys might want to take a look at if you haven't checked out Nike and seen it on your radar. If it hasn't been on your radar, this wasn't on my radar either. But apparently Nike has been getting beaten the crap out of ever since it made its highs in like November of 2021. It's been making lower highs, and now we're currently trading here. Nike's currently trading at $73.26, and I mean, I'm trying to see like why traders settled up over there. There is some sideways trading action here around like December of 2018. So basically, you could be buying Nike right now at $73 is where it was trading at back in like December of 2018, like almost 6 years ago. Okay. I've heard that Nike's been doing some bad product launches. I don't know all the news about Nike, but I just heard that they've been trying to change up their product, and apparently the consumers are not responding to their changes. Maybe they're taking their playbook from Disney, because it looks like Disney and Nike are getting beat the crap out of. And look at this devastating candle here. This is Nike on November. I'm sorry, not November. June of 2024, the 24th. That weekly candle looks like Nike went down 22.4% in 1 week. That is devastating to a lot of stock investors. That is a killer. That's like a knife right in the heart, That's a big red candle. And that, I think that was due to Nike reporting bad earnings and also having a bad outlook. So Nike, if I was if I was gonna be buying Nike, I mean, this could be possibly as low as the price you're gonna get for Nike. This might be as good as it gets for Nike. Um, but like, looks like we also have a weekly candle here around March of 2020, where Nike got as low as like $60, and another one here around like, yeah, basically $60.50. Um, I would try to be scooping up some Nike myself if I was a big believer in this company at like either at this price of $73 or like start putting in some buy orders in at like 65 or $60, because I don't think Nike should be going any lower than that, and also Nike could surprise investors by doing like a bigger dividend or share repurchase program where they start buying back their own stock. So um, that could always boost the price of Nike back up again. So, shout out to Mitch if you're watching this video. That's the price analysis for Nike. I do think Nike is worth taking a shot at. Maybe you put a stop loss at like $60 or $59 just in case Nike does keep going down low for any reason, and then you can just protect yourself from getting bigger and bigger losses on Nike. But I can't imagine that Nike could go any lower than where it is right now unless they just continue screwing things up with their product lineup and not getting that many sales. I think Nike short sellers might be in for a surprise if Nike the board of Nike starts buying up more shares of Nike stock. So that's always in the cards as well. But yeah, let's move on to Darren was talking about Tempur Sealy and Mattress Firm. I got to go pull up an article here to see where exactly you're getting all this from, Darren. You're right, Darren. People got to wear clothes. That's why Nike's not going out of business anytime soon. But their stock is getting beat the crap out of the past couple of years now. But let me see what the Tempur Sealy. See what you're talking about here. Tempur Sealy Mattress Firm. Let's look at the news. All right, so I think this is the article that you were talking about, Darren, here. Let me go ahead and share tab. So this is saying like the FTC unanimously moves to block a $4 billion merger of mattress giants. Let's take a look at what the article has to say here. So this is a news article from CNN Business. And this is looks like this came out on July 2nd. They just recently updated it like 3 minutes ago, actually. But Mattress Firm, okay. What's going on? The Federal Trade Commission voted to block mattress maker Tempur Sealy's purchase of Mattress Firm on Tuesday. The FTC authorized a lawsuit in federal court to block the acquisition. All right, okay. The commission said that the proposed deal would suppress competition and raise prices for mattress buyers and give the companies enormous power in the mattress supply chain. The FTC also said that documents show that competing mattress suppliers would lose access to its most important retail channel. These suppliers employ thousands of American workers, it said. Okay. All right. The deal would have given the combined company 3,000 stores and 71 manufacturing facilities and was expected to close on the second half of 2024. Tempur Sealy's portfolio includes Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns and Foster's. I mean, yeah, let's see what else is saying here. The FTC alleges that the reduced competition in the premium mattress would harm the substantial portion of those mattress buyers, working class, older adults who often rely on financing. I don't know. So they're trying to protect the consumer. They're trying to prevent there from being less competition out there, and less and preventing higher prices for consumers. I'm a little bit curious what this did to the stock. Darren. Let's take a look at what this did for Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm's is it sleep? Trying to figure out the ticker symbol for Mattress Firm. Give me a second here. Let's see, Mattress Firm stock. MFRM. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. MFRM. That's not MFRM. Is Tempur-Pedic maybe? Let's see if Tempur-Pedic might be. All right, yeah, Tempur Sealy International. Let's see how their stock price did after that news. So this is Tempur Sealy on the weekly chart. Data coming off the New York Stock Exchange, and it's trading at $47.29. Looks like it got on a high back in March of like $57. And wow, I mean, the news probably wasn't so good. That this news came out about a week ago that they're not going to get that merger. So it looks like they lost about 4.5% last week with that news that they're not going to be able to merge together. But I mean, I like the uptrend on Tempur Sealy here. Ever since like June of 2022, when it was trading as low as $20, I mean, it pretty much doubled, almost tripled in price since then. And we have just a bull trend. If you look at it, you make higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and almost the same low, but now we're going to higher highs again. And then here we are trading. Hopefully this ends up being just another higher low, and Tempur Sealy could probably go up to higher prices. This might be a good area to be buying Tempur Sealy at. If that's as bad as the news gets, you know. I'm not an expert in the mattress business, but it looks like the stock price is saying that we're going to be going to higher prices as the weeks and months go by, going into 2025 here. Yep. So if you have another question about a particular stock, go ahead and shoot away. Give me another one here. If not, I'm going to try to move on back into crypto here and talk about Solana. It's one of my favorite cryptos. I think it might be able to beat Ethereum. Might be worth more than Ethereum at some point here. Oh, okay. Darren wants to talk about Microsoft. We'll stick with the stock market here. Yeah, why not? Microsoft. So we have Microsoft stock price is currently trading at $465.29. And we're using the weekly chart here. And wow, I mean, that's a bull trend if I've ever seen one. I mean, just starting here back in like October of 2022, when we saw Microsoft trading as low as $213, just made a higher high over here, where it got higher than what it was back in like October of 2021, right? October 2021, saying like $349. And then what, here in July of 2023, it got up to like 300, slightly higher high. And then it just made a higher low. Now here we are going to higher highs here. And I mean, Microsoft has never been this high before. Look at that. Just, whew. Looks like an exponential curve over time. We're looking at like back in 2010 when it was trading at what, $29, and now Microsoft is trading at $465. That's a bull trend. Yeah. And it looks like we had like a kind of like a bear market in like the end of 2021 going into the end of 2022, And I think most stocks had a bad year in 2022. That was considered like a bad year for stocks, for most stocks out there. So it doesn't surprise me that Microsoft went down in sympathy with the rest of the market. But I mean, all that did was just create a higher low for it to then go up to higher prices here. Um, and we're using, the weekly chart here. If Microsoft even decides that it wants to go down in price, it has some support here, roughly at the $369, $370 level, which also seems to be where this green 50 moving average is trading at. The green 50, the 50 moving average for Microsoft is currently trading at $383.34. So, yeah, I think 370, 380. If you want to scoop up some Microsoft at like 370, 380, those are buy. But man, I don't know if might be some bad news out there to bring that stock down. Right now, it's currently trading at $465. So, let's just see what it is doing on the daily chart here. I want to see what the moving at. And yeah, it's just all the moving averages, the 200, which is the red line, the 100, the blue line, and the 50, the green line, they're all going up and to the right, as the days and weeks go by over here. And same thing with the price. The stock price is up and to the right, up and to the right, up and to the right. That's how a lot of people are making money in the stock market, just currently being invested in Microsoft right now. It's a winning stock, a winning trade. And if it just keeps on continuing on, we're going to see Microsoft at $500 by the end of this year, going into like 2025. Yeah. So Darren is over here saying Windows is as relevant as ever, phones and tablets. And yeah, Microsoft and even like, Apple, these companies are starting to implement artificial intelligence. Once people start utilizing artificial intelligence, it's just going to give them even more reason to go sign up for Microsoft, especially if they got artificial intelligence implemented in their programs. Same thing with Apple. I'm hoping that the new iPhones will be implementing artificial intelligence and their new upgrade cycle. They usually do that like around when kids go back to school in like September, October, November is when the new iPhones usually come out. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, definitely for the iPhones, Apple, Microsoft. Yeah, Siri is an AI. Yep. They're all trying to get that artificial intelligence in there. And I actually am thinking about getting a new phone, and I'm waiting for them to put more of that artificial intelligence technology in it, so that way I can just be ready to go with the latest and greatest artificial intelligence smartphones out there. But let's go ahead and talk about Solana now. We're gonna go back into the crypto universe here. See what Solana has done. Solana, I believe, has been one of the better cryptocurrencies, even though crypto has been suffering a bad month of June. The Solana investors, and this is data coming off of Coinbase here. This is the daily chart. Solana investors are trying to keep Solana above the red 200-day moving average here. The 200-day moving average is currently at $137.58, and that's literally where the price of Solana is trading at, about $137.96, slightly above that red line. That's very important. We need as Solana investors and Solana bulls here, we need to stay above that red line. Anything below that, and it's not going to be pretty for Solana investors out there. That could signify that we're in a bear market and go into lower prices. What I would like to see Solana investors do is to keep pushing the price up and get above to like basically $150, $160 level, because $152 level is where the 50-day moving average is, that green line, and the $153 level is where the blue line's at. If we can get Solana back above those blue and green lines, that would signify that we might actually be back in a bull market for Solana. But right now, I would be neutral on Solana. I wouldn't be selling it, and I wouldn't be buying it with any conviction until we get to higher prices. If if you want to buy it here, currently at $137, I would probably put my stop loss like right here where these candle wicks are at like $121, maybe 120. We could test those levels and go up to higher prices. So just to prevent yourself from getting stopped out, I would probably put the stop loss at like $118. Yeah, $119, somewhere in that area. Because if Solana goes any lower than that, then we probably are going to go to lower prices on Solana. And if we did go to lower prices on Solana, where could we go next? Well, looks like we have a top here around like $117, which is basically where you would put your stop loss at if you're buying Solana right now. So I don't know. I think it probably will go lower to like around the $104 level. And the reason why I say $104 level is because I also did a Fibonacci retracement tool on Solana, where Solana got up to like $260 and it got as low as like $8, and it spit out these numbers. And the 0.382 level is where $104 Solana would be. So I would expect bulls to try to defend $104 before Solana goes to lower prices than that. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't go any lower than where it is right now. But if it does go lower, then $104 would be the next target, I would say, for Solana. If it can't hold 120, 130. All right. Nothing is new. Yeah, so Solana, I think, has a lot going for it, and I think it will go to higher prices. And like I said, we need Solana to get back up to like $150 for us to start getting bullish again on Solana. And if Solana does get up to 150, then the next levels of resistance will be like $170, $180 level. And then, of course, psychological $200 level. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the live stream here, guys. We talked about a few stocks here, talked about a few cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. I think those are some good cryptos to be in. Just for your information here, I actually am invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So take it for what it is. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't sue me. None of the investment ideas or recommendations here should be considered financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who is interested in crypto and stocks, who invests in cryptos and stocks himself. And we're just using some, I'm just basically an educator, just trying to educate people about stocks and where the higher lows and higher highs might be, and what might be some good areas of value to get into. But yeah, this is not a financial advice video. And but if you guys did get some good knowledge out of this video, please go ahead and click that like button, and go ahead and share this with your friends and family. If this is a good video for them to watch, as educational as I possibly can about the videos. I like answering your questions and doing requests. So go ahead and subscribe to the video if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe to the Meet Damien channel, because you'll see more live streams like this, where I dig deep into stocks and cryptos, and look at the charts and try to get ideas like, is this a good area to be buying, or is this a good area to be selling at? And what would the strategies might be to like protect yourself from losing money, and what might be the strategy to actually try to take some profits and make some money. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming out on the Meet Damien channel, and I'm gonna go ahead and close out this live stream. Uh, and yeah, I look forward to doing another live stream probably next Monday, or whenever if we get some newsworthy action going on. I will comment on the news of the day and look at the charts for that particular asset. But I think we're all waiting for the Ethereum ETF. If that Ethereum ETF comes out this week, yes, I will go back live again to talk about that because that should be a very exciting day, exciting news for everybody. But other than that, yeah, you can expect to see me probably next Monday around this time or maybe later. I will try to give a shout out and let you guys know when I go live again. I'll probably post up on my YouTube channel when I plan on going live again. Okay. All right, guys. Till then, good luck out there with your trading and investing, and I will see you guys sometime soon.